Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time you're watching, please don't come into my backyard, my dude. Of course you are. Of course you are. Ay, ay, ay.
My senses
Yeah,
have
I
picked up
know, Weebo.
something.
I am... Why are you knocking on the back? Eat that. You can't run away, Poochie Poo. You got in here. You gotta suffer the consequences. Anywho, I probably should not have blown up my back wall here. Yeah, that's not the smartest thing to do in the world, but we got some loot. Alright, nudie magazine day, vehicular devices, all that fun stuff. I bet you that one of the front's gonna probably come after us too. I cleared down here, right? Hopefully. Didn't search the workbench. Did I not clear down here? Do I have critters living underneath my floorboards? No, I'm fairly certain we went down here, right, Weebo? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, welcome back to 7 Days to Die Vanlife. You know what? It's so hard to get an intro sometimes, and that's just another one of those things that, yeah. Anywho, I'm just gonna carve this guy up. Alright, anywhoozle. Today is gonna be another progression-esque episode. I'm really thinking like the small stuff I'm gonna truck back and forth off camera. Like you guys saw it, we brought stuff over. Let me get back up to our main area up here. So yeah, the game plan today is we're gonna start disassembling the old Horde base, since that's where the current land claim block is, and we really don't plan on doing any more hoarding up there. So yeah, we did last episode at the very end. Yeah, unlocked this area almost after I flip-flopped everything around, so I'm sorry about that, because I was just busting stuff through, and I was using the ratchet, and then the screamer horde, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, open up this area, not 100% sure what I want to do in here. Again, the ceiling kind of prevents us from putting a lot right there, but I'm thinking, what we got to do is we got to move our big equipment. And I'm sure most of you are aware of, like, what type of, the stuff you can and cannot move, but I know there's a lot of new players still, and maybe this will be a good opportunity to show you how to like pick up stuff from your bases if you want to move it around or even just rearrange it. So I'm just going to drop all this stuff off into a random chest here. We'll organize this at some other point. For now, what we really want to do is start bringing... Is that 2 impacts? No, that's a wow, Steven. You are just so so on the game here. And we'll keep the first aid, drop that, keep the melee. That's a pretty good inventory. Go double check the bike before we start running that back home. Alright, so get it. You know what, Poochie Poo?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay, Poochie Poo. Yeah. Just not in the mood, dude. Alright, more nudie magazines. Nudie magazine schematics. Sweet, cool beans. Anywhoozle, let's go take the motorcycle back to our... Check its inventory. Back to our forest biome base. Only got gas in it. Fantastic. And we're going to start moving our big equipment, our forges, our blade traps, all that stuff from the Horde base. What I'm kind of sort of thinking, though, is depending on how much time we have, how much time it takes, we might end up having to, like, utilize the newer base over in the Wasteland just one more time, because I might not have our next Horde base set up properly the way I wanted to. And I'm not 100% sold on the, the RV Savage Country location. I do like it, but I'm not sure how I really want to go forward with the Horde base. I've got, like, this similar image in my head from, like, the Forest Horde base. So, yeah, we'll kind of figure that out. We might just have to go into town and go utilize that old Horde base. Let me go truck on over to the Whatchahoozer, the Forest base. We'll start picking up equipment, show you guys how to do that if you're not aware of how to do that. And whenever everything stabilizes. And yeah, we'll just have ourselves another progression day, another move day. So, cool. We'll meet you over there. And we're here. Alright, sweet. So I may or may not have already gotten here to pick up Crotchy because, yeah, what I was trying to show off, there's like a big yellow indicator in front. But if you look up at the compass, you're going to see like that brick wall. That shows your land claim block. Now, the land claim block is good for a couple things. One, it prevents zombies from spawning around it. So like if it's your home base, it's good to have that down. That way the game recognizes that is your area, that's your land, and nothing can infringe on it. So if you hold down E and we click on the show bounds, it's kind of lost in the text is lost in the color there. But you'll see those green square that's kind of wrapped around, that is the, let me get up here, that is like your perimeter, your border. This land that's in this green is claimed by me with this land claim block. Another thing that land claim blocks allow you to do is, I'll go down here to show you, but what it does is it allows you to pick up objects that you normally can't just like pick up willy-nilly. Of course, why wouldn't I just stomp right into a flippin' spike on my way in my own base here? Let me get up here. And as long as everything is repaired, like I think I did come through and repair all of the blade traps. So press E to pick up the blade trap. So you must repair it before picking it up. So let me see if there's anything that's not damaged here. And I might have to, here we go. So now I can come through, I can pick up my electrical traps here. And of course, it all needs to be repaired and at full health before you pick it back up. So I might have to go run back and forth. I got a hammer over at the base still. Let me come through and I'll repair all these things up. Let me go over here, pick up my turret. Alright, no ammo in it. I can pick it up. Sweet, fantastic. So yeah, it's one of the things the land claim block is good for. It works also with forges and workbenches, stuff like that. And we'll show that whenever we trek on back down to that base over there. But first, let me go grab my hammer. What we'll do is we'll come back here. I'm going to repair all this stuff. We'll pick it up. I'm going to show you guys as much of the move as I am comfortable with. I know it's not like going to be the most exciting episode. We're not going into like army bases yonder and blowing ourselves with landmines accidentally, all that fun stuff. So let me get all of that stuff repaired right quick. We'll pick it all up. We'll see what all we can carry. And we'll head on over to the other base and we'll start doing the next big stages of moving, which is just getting all of our stuff back over to the Wasteland. Alright, back on over to the base here. Bada bing, bada bang. We were burning through some of our steel. That sucks, but as you can see, now we're able to pick our blade traps back up. I'm going to go around, repair all this stuff, pick it up. I'll probably just speed through it, but yeah. Pretty darn easy. And a land claim block. Let me go look up real quick before we get too far into it. Land claim block. It only costs 5 stone to make. And you can, I believe, pick it back up. The one that's right there, or just make a new one, and as soon as you place the next one, this one will no longer be active, and you don't really have to worry about it anymore. So yeah, we'll just pick these up, and then we'll move on to the next big hauling movie overquest. What? Did I land on that? Oh, I thought I was done for. Thought I was done for. Alright, got ourselves our power bank back in our inventory, and I collect all these plants and the chairs because anybody who's followed along this channel knows that those are like the best objects to be using for base defense. Don't listen to any other content creator. Chairs and plants will absolutely get you the best defense. So, for whatever reason, it does not want me to build a land claim block up here. I'm not sure if it's because I converted this from like an old billboard into a base. But what I did is I went back over to my Horde base, and you can deactivate your old, Horde land claim block. If I place this one, you see how this one over here is highlighted? Like, that's my current one. If I place this one down, we'll go right here. It'll just shift it over to here, and I can deactivate or activate this one, deactivate this one, and I can kind of flip-flop my bases around that method too. But for now, this is our land claim block, which means we'll be able to come back up here. And now I can go around, I can pick up my workbenches. And make sure you empty everything out of them first. But I can pick up my cement mixer. I unfortunately cannot pick up my toilet. That's kind of a bummer. So I emptied out the forge, and I'm able to pick up my forges. And don't forget, if you're having problems picking something up, check the tools, because there might be items inside of the forge or the crafting station that, you know, it could be like a cooking pot, it could be an anvil, and that's also going to prevent you from picking up the object. All right, and I believe that this is the last of the items I can pick up. Bada bing, sweet cool beans. So yeah, the forge be the last thing to pick up. I still have the chest behind me full of like loot and ill-gotten gains that I'm gonna have to like truck back and forth, and I'll do like, it's gonna be one trip. I'll just do that off camera. I've already gotten the motorcycle loaded up. Let's see what we got space-wise. So I believe our medical is empty. Our food is now empty. And the real bummer of it, though, is we cannot pick up, like, these nice iron chests, unfortunately. That's kind of like a trade-off. It's not that big of a deal. We're moving bases. Like, sometimes your old house, you gotta leave stuff behind, right? Throw it out to the curb, hope that somebody else finds use for it. So we have some stuff over in the rectum chest. We'll sell at some point here. Let's go get this all loaded up. Double check my motorcycle inventory. Sweet cool beans. And what I'm thinking is this lower bar right here. I'll put all the stuff to sell.
You're welcome.
Hey, Rectum.
Shut the... What are you, a zombie? Decide already.
Alright, he got 1,521 out of the stuff that we had. He was not interested in the other things, and he will not shut up. So I'm going to go buy this eye candy off of him. Bada bing. That's the only thing we really want to take with the Wasteland. Take to the Wasteland. Now, I've noticed, kind of, as I'm going through, especially when I'm, like, editing and looking at the stuff, the eye candy is not doing a whole heck of a lot for us loot-wise. But it is just, like, that little extra, so I don't feel as bad for keep forgetting to eat it. So, cool beans, what we can do, since he doesn't want this stuff, we'll just scrap it for now. We'll get ourselves some metal, because we're going to have a lot of materials, like raw materials, we're gonna have to start gathering to get ourselves established in the next Wasteland base. So cool. This is our full loot. Let's head back on over to the Wasteland. We will start getting ourselves established at the new base. And once again, I am sorry, guys, that this is not like the zombie bashing skull type of episodes that we're normally used to on this channel, but I feel bad if I leave you guys in the dark about all the move and stuff like that. And I know Big Mom has been giving me, like, you know, my #1 fan. She's been giving me some, like, insights, like, hey, why don't you show some more looting, show a little bit more of the progression, because a lot of people are also invested in the story. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, is show you guys a bit of the move here, so you guys, you know, can just see the progression. You guys can see what's going on. So we're at day 47, and I think we're going to have, like, 2 more days until the Horde night actually hits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up, concentrate on how the heck I'm not going to smash this bike, and meet you guys back over at the new Wasteland location. Cool? Cool. Acid gas store number 4. We have finally made it back. You're dead, right? You're dead. Alright, cool beans. So what we're going to do is, I think off camera, I might like do like all the labeling and stuff for the storage, but while we're here together, we got to try to figure out how we're going to set this up so it's more efficient. So what I'm kind of thinking is we're going to see if we can tuck our forges and workbench over in this corner. And this is just like a force of habit from playing other survival games. Crafting. I got something working in my... What? Oh, I got metal working. That's right. Let's just get all this put away somewhere. And I'll show you guys what I mean here in uno momento. So this is a force of habit that I have from other survival games where, like, if you're, like, encumbered, you will not be able to, you know, walk that far, walk that fast. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to see if I can tuck... So unfortunately, I cannot tuck it underneath the overhang ceiling there. But if I go like that... Oh, no, I can't tuck the workbench back there either. That is such a bummer. What about the cement mixer? Aha! Alright, so the cement mixer will fit underneath there at least. We also have to keep in mind we're going to have a chem station over here somewhere as well. Maybe put that over there. I just don't like, whenever I'm playing other games, being encumbered and having to haul stuff back and forth. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is if I put more storage along this wall, even upgrade it a little bit, try to get this as like a more established fancy-pantsy base. If I can have all my workstations and stuff in this section, and I might just keep this as like my respawn point. It's kind of out of the way. Florence is in there. We might bring in a Matthew Rugby just for the gigs. Buzzing, yeah, this is going to work out pretty nicely. So this section over here is going to be our, like, crafting. This section, I'm thinking, is going to be, like, our cooking and medical supplies. Maybe even keep the chem station over here, because that does more or less like make medical stuff, right? So medical and cooking here, crafting and working over here, respawn point over here. Shit's hitting the fan. We can run out this side. I think this base is going to be happy hunky-dory. Bazinga. So let me go get our loot cleared up. I'm going to do one more trek back over to the home base. We'll gather all the rest of our like materials and stuff like that. We'll just shove all that in there. Do I really need to worry about any of this stuff? How's my food and water looking? Food and water's going to be okay. We'll eat ourselves a chili dog. No, chili dog gives us too much of a bonus. I want something kind of less filling there. Oh well, we'll just go hungry. Cool. So I'm going to head back on the motorcycle. We'll go pick up the rest of our stuff, and then we're going to spend the rest of the day either screwing around out here and planning, or, yeah, whatever happens, happens. All right. Well, good morning. Welcome to day 48. So, I got back not too long ago, organized my inventory a bit, but as you can see here, everything is just a cluster mix of everything. So what I'm thinking is the night of day 48, or whenever we're done with our next adventure, what I'm going to do is get our situation down there super organized, because the clutter is just driving me insane. And we have more room to start putting down more storage boxes, so I can get really super organized. And I might spend the rest of day 48 doing that, getting a Horde-based chest together. That way we can do the minor repairs we're going to have to do for the next Horde over in the big city Wasteland thingamabobber there. Because I think we're going to have to do one more Horde over there before we get established over at the... what is that? The Wildfire Camp and Supplies? Yeah, because that's where we want to do our Horde base, so cool beans. So I think for now, we have some neighbors over in the barn there, and we're going to need to have some excitement. So let's go over there. We'll clear out the barn real quick, go get a little bit of that loot, and yeah, we'll have to have some fun, because again, I like to do a lot of the movie stuff off camera, because I don't find it the most entertaining, and this is partially for those people that want to see some bloodshed, and, you know, partially for myself, just being bored from moving back and forth, and I want to go murk something. So let's get in here. We'll see what's going on. Ooh, before we go too deep, if there are piggies, I want to have my my knife on me, get some meat while we're in there. Look, I can sometimes think, guys. You know, I'll absolutely continue to forget to take, like, the eye candy and all that, but I will occasionally remember that I need to harvest stuff, and I can get prepared. Trust me. Machete. Sweet. Alright, let's get that back in our inventory. Now we're ready to go murk some stuff, dude. I am going to bring the Desert Vulture. It's, you know, I got, what, like 4 stacks of ammo for it. May as well use it because I am horrible. Like, once I am in my set, like, weapon loadout for the playthrough, I'm typically going to stick with it. Alright, this looks pretty fun. Anybody in here want to, like, you know, have fun with me? Stuff that I should have brought my shovel for.
My senses have picked up something.
Jeez, oh, hi. How you doing, big girl? I should probably be cruising through here with more than a shotgun. No piggies? Well, that's a bummer. Just really hoping to get a couple pigs in here so I can get some easy meat, but it looks like this is not overly much a livestock farm. What's inside the workbench here? A couple doodads. We need doodads. We absolutely need doodads. Anybody in here want to play with my doodad? Nope. Okay. I was really hoping Big Mama would be around the corner. It'd be like a really cool segue into a romantic joke. Can I pick that up? Probably not. If there's any Big Mamas in here that want to play with my doodad, please make yourself known. You're not a Big Mama, and I don't want you playing with my doodad. Anybody back here? Kind of a disappointment of a POI. I was really hoping to get a little bit more action. Alright, come on, dude. Dude. Alright, fine. We'll do it this way. Want to make out? What? Really? Okay, whatever. Well, what's in the Shamway crate, at least? Nothing too crazy. Nudie Magazine Day, another club to sell. Alright, nothing overly exciting. That's such a bummer. I was really hoping for more out of this place. Well, we got crappy neighbors out here in the Wasteland. Ah, now I'm starting to see what's what.
Incoming
Nurse Jackie, how you doing, girl? Got a radiated lumberjack, but he's okay. He's on fire. He's got the burning shaft going on. wow. All right, there we go. Anybody else want to play in the corn here? Oh, so much corn, though. Give me how much food we can get, even though there's no piggies over here. Still have ourselves a fun little... Bring off, dude. Corn hearts. Oh, shit. Is that behind me? No. All right, we're still good. What are you doing, girl? Way out of your league with these dudes. Suffered abrasion. All right. Jeez Louise. I swear, if Crazy Cat Lady's like my demise, I will not be overly excited about that. Woo, Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Let's heal this abrasion right quick. Let's get this going. How about a little sneak damage on you? Wow, that's such a nice weapon, dude. And this is like a stock tier 3. Did Bears beats go down that quickly? Holus molus. I am digging it all. Look at all this meat we're going to get. Heck yeah. All right, not overly a failure at the end of the episode here. But yeah, I'm going to go spend, I think, the rest of the episode, not the rest of the episode, the rest of the day trying to get organized a little bit off camera because you guys have seen the gist of it. And I'm just going to putz around, maybe throw on some tunes, and I'll get this joint organized. But yeah, I really hope that the progression episodes are something you guys are okay with and enjoying. You know, again, I don't want to keep you guys in the dark and, you know, when I'm like shifting bases completely and then you guys don't get to see any of it. That's kind of lame. And the problem with that is there's not a whole lot of excitement involved in those types of episodes. So hopefully Horde Night will be something spectacular to make up for it, guys. But I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope y'all are having a good day. I hope y'all are staying safe. A lot of storms going on. A lot of storms coming. The second storm of the generation of this year. And if anybody who's lived in like stormy areas, you guys know like every year we get a storm of the generation. And then like the next year it's another storm of the generation. We are actually getting some doozies. So I really hope that everyone... I know these storms are affecting everyone around the world, so I know there's some people elsewhere that just everything is just chaotic right now. So I really hope you guys are staying safe out there. You know, maybe you guys will be seeing this in 5 months when you're reestablished with everything, but I hope you guys are all absolutely safe for now. And I hope you all have a great day, and I'll absolutely catch you in the next one.